Oh,
Gentlemen, we're live.
All right, just had to test those mic levels. How's everybody doing tonight? See, you got to do a
Oh,
voice like that when you're going.
I see you got the booth too. You got the
Got the
booth back.
booth. We
You
got the
goddamn
booth.
right I do.
Oh man. Oh, both y'all motherfuckers got booths.
We got booths, and we
I
have
got
James
boosts,
Powell.
boosts, and booster gold, baby.
So we
Yeah.
are. We got studios, and we got James Powell, man about town. He's out on the.
You
He's out on
got Bill
patrol.
Spruce on location. On location.
Location. And welcome to Comic Con's podcast, the geek podcast for the rest of us who are the motherfucking rest of us. My name is Nick Stevens, and away aren't we all trying to
Just
step up?
about Booster Gold.
Yes, we are. Wait a minute, what?
Yes.
We're what?
We're pissed about Booster Gold. I don't give a
Well,
fuck. I'm starting this show off with grievances.
but I had a whole line. I had a whole line.
We ain't got to that yet.
Finish your line.
No. I'm just saying, like we had a whole outline for we were gonna get to that, but you just want to air it out now.
Right.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me cue it up. Go ahead.
gonna
You
cue
know
it up?
what? Prepare your thoughts.
He was prepared. He came with
Just
something.
prepare your
Are you
thoughts.
queuing it up? You queuing it?
All right.
Okay. So
All right.
for the
Here
people
we
that
go.
maybe
Hold on.
you've been sleeping under a rock the last couple of weeks, you know, James Gunn has been teasing the news of his new DCU. What does that mean? DC Universe. Okay, people, and we're here to talk about it. We're here to talk about the news that he unloaded just the other day, and we're gonna break it down for you. We're gonna talk about it. It's gonna be titillating. It's gonna be titty twisting. You know what I mean? And that's apparently there's some grievances to air as well. We got some grievances.
We got some love and we got some hate.
We got
All right,
some love.
so
bring
I'm
it up,
gonna let
Schuler.
y'all know what he's got to say, and then we just gonna let James Powell sound off after this.
Next up is a TV series called Booster Gold. Booster Gold is one of comics' really popular cult heroes. He is a fascinating guy. He's a loser from the future who uses future technology to come back to present day and become a superhero so that people will love him. It is basically the superhero story of imposter syndrome on an HBO Max series.
Look at that.
Right.
One of my favorite comic book series from last year was Tom King's run on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
Pause.
And so we're going to turn that into a
What
big
is
science fiction.
who is Booster?
Go for
And what is Booster secret?
So break it down, Schuler. Who is Booster Gold for the Comic Cons out there that don't know?
dude. Booster Gold. He was a high school collegiate athlete who ended up getting injured, ended up being a loser, got a job at the Flash Museum.
There's one
we're
guy.
talking like the 30th century. Century?
Right. Far in the
From
future.
the future.
Right.
DA future. The future.
Hence the Flash Museum, right? Justice League is long gone, right?
Right.
So he gained all that, stole a suit, stole a ring, stole a belt, stole a robot who had knowledge of all crimes, used the time treadmill, and went back in time to stop crimes for money. Like Shazam, but he made his way. Go ahead, James.
So here's my thing. So like I said, I don't know if the cons know that, I have a secret man crush on a certain kid from the future, just like your guy.
Here we go.
The not too distant future. I think you know where I'm going with this, Winter Schuler. You know I'm going with Batman Beyond. I think if we're going to go to the future, why not mess with Terry McGinnis at this point? Leave Bruce Wayne alone. But I don't have hate for Booster Gold. He hasn't done anything for me since that Justice League Unlimited scene, episode.
It's very interesting because for years I would just kind of candidly scoff every time Mr. Schuler brought up Booster Gold. You know what I'm saying? And he was like
Scoffed a lot.
Yeah, I mean, a B-level character, C-list character
Right,
at best.
right in my face.
Right in his
Right
face.
in your face, though. I remember that. Yeah.
Just scoffing. Just scoffing. You know?
A lot of scoff.
Ha ha. What? Ha. And yet, over time, much like yourself, Powell, referencing these cartoons, watching these cartoons in my adult years, mind you, I grew to have an appreciation. And then, as we're getting into this new potential DC universe to have an expanded, intricate, intertwined, shared universe, I think it actually makes sense now more than ever to have Booster Gold show up because if you're gonna have a character show up from the future, right, who has knowledge about all these characters that we've already seen a million times, and some characters that we haven't seen yet, it kind of lifts the load a little bit because all the exposition is gonna be there. It's gonna be, who the fuck's that guy? And then Skeet can be like, that's Hal Jordan from Sector 24, 39,000, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all there. And it makes sense to kind of throw them in to introduce potential new characters. No? Maybe? What do you think?
And again, what are his powers again?
Okay, doesn't he shoot lasers out of a wrist?
Because that badass powers though. He has ultimate type powers because he can fly.
No, he's got everything because he's
got
it
everything.
all like a pirate.
Right.
Pirates
That's why you
have
like
the
him.
best ships.
Oh,
Nick,
so he's like
bruh.
Scott Summers' dad, Corsair.
He's a space pirate.
He's a space pirate.
He's a
He is
time-traveling space
He
pirate.
is a space pirate.
Okay.
But he's
So
also
we've got
part
one more
of
person in the mix.
the
Jay.
Legionnaires, right?
He's what?
Yes.
Isn't he part of the Legionnaires? Yeah.
I don't know if he is.
Yeah.
I thought he was.
He was?
Booster Gold Universal. He anywhere and everywhere.
Right.
I don't know. See,
He
kids,
probably
we're Comic
fucked Zatanna.
Con. What? Hell no. If anybody fucks Zatanna,
Booster Gold
Bruce
fucked
Wayne.
Zatanna.
Hell
He
no, he
fucked
didn't.
Zatanna.
Bruce Wayne ain't fuck
No,
her.
he did not. If anybody fucks
He did.
Zatanna, it's Batman.
Nah, sorry.
No, I
Sorry,
would
Booster
take a
Gold
boost.
the prototype.
Can you see the chat? Is anybody weighing in on this chat right now to bring order to this madness?
I'll take a boost to go fucking Zatanna. I'll take that. I like that.
I don't like it. You leave Zatanna alone.
I like that.
Nah,
You leave
nah,
Zatanna
Booster
alone.
Gold fucking Zatanna.
Okay.
You gotta think about it. He the prototype. Blonde hair, blue eyes. He like 6'3", and he play football. The panties is dropping.
So he's gonna get the goth girls. What you're saying?
Of course.
Oh, shout out to our boy Chris Haynes. He just dropped in the chat. He said, "Hello, I'm here for the spit roast."
Oh God, here we go. We're like 10 minutes in. The show's already derailed itself, and now we're talking about spit roast. Hi-oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh my
man.
God. It's gone. It's over. Do we have Jay Clark on the line at all? Do we have him here?
All right, let me try to get Jay up in here. They need to connect their mic and cam beforehand. Jay, bring your ass, man.
Don't worry, Techno.
I
Hey, you want to take us back to the top of Mr. Gunn's rant, because we're gonna go line by line, or I got notes here. We can just have you skip around.
Oh, you have notes?
All right, yeah, no. I'm gonna go back to this creature shit that I don't even know what the fuck it is.
But wait, hold on. Booster Gold will be a series though, apparently on HBO Max.
I mean,
Yeah, Booster Gold's a series,
So it's
and
not
it's
like
gonna be better. It'll be better than Peacemaker.
Is he a killer?
No,
He will.
no.
I
way.
feel like in order for him to make it in this universe, he's gonna have to kill.
What?
God damn it.
That's what.
He's gonna have to kill.
No,
We're
it
gonna go
makes
full
sense.
ham?
It only makes sense.
So you think? So hold on. Are you gonna?
There's no way that this new lineup of folks, especially with Booster Gold, you think in a DC universe that we're gonna get some happy-go-lucky Marvel type shit like Guardians here? We're not gonna be killing motherfuckers, and it's not gonna be bloody.
I don't know, man.
if he's not killing folks, it's going to end up just like Doom Patrol and Titans.
I don't know. Here's where I think Doom Patrol and Titans fucked up. I think they went too dark and too serious, and
Wrath.
And they went a little too wrath.
A little too wrath.
Right. Because if you think about it, Gunn even said, no, some stories are going to be R, some are going to be PG-13. So I think we're going to have a mix, kind of like.
So tell me, what's going to be the difference between this Booster Gold HBO Max shit and some CW type action?
I think it's going to have the flair of something that Gunn's behind, like maybe not as raunchy or as violent as Peacemaker, but maybe a little more colorful, a little more lighter with some emotional tones, maybe some Guardians-ish flavor to it.
If Oliver Queen is more darker than Booster Gold, then I don't know.
But that, I mean, was Oliver...
And that's CW. That's CW.
Was Arrow really that dark, though?
It was pretty dark. It got dark.
But not when Barry showed up.
Like physically dark, or...
Yeah, no. Remember when Ra's al Ghul kicked the shit out of Oliver's ass that season? Okay. And threw his ass off that mountain after stabbing him? It got dark.
Maybe you have something on there. Maybe you have something there. You might have something there. I don't know. I'm just
saying. There's no way. I feel like there's no way that Booster Gold is going to come in with his lightheartedness, and it's going to stick with an HBO Max series.
I think you can have both.
But Booster Gold is the Guardians of DC.
He's the Guardians of DC.
I think he could be the Iron Man of DC. There, I said it. Hi-oh!
Wow. Now
I would defer to Bruce Wayne as the Iron Man.
I don't know. I think you can have both.
Because is it the rich white dude thing?
It's the rich white dude thing.
Okay, I get it. Yeah.
I think that's literal, but I think in terms of like game changing and changing the tone and kind of being behind the scenes of leading a new direction in the DCU, because we're going to get our head honchos. We're going to get a Superman and a Batman. But in terms of introducing new characters, I think Booster Gold's going to be the one to kind of lead the charge on that, you know? Because everybody, we've seen a little bit of everybody already.
Because, I mean, at least looking at the lineup, it looks like we're having a lot of standalone shit for a while.
Right.
Until this universe gets cemented, and then we'll look forward to bringing the lead back together. Because it looks like a lot of standalone stuff.
It does. A lot of standalone. A lot of standalone.
And I'm fine with that. I'm fine. Let's build up to Justice League the way we were supposed to.
Amen.
Yeah.
Don't give me that Nancy Pelosi bullshit.
Don't give me that AOC big booty, big gum shit, you know?
What?
She has big gums.
Oh man.
Yeah. But I like
it. All right. We're getting topical, folks, on Comic Con's podcast. I want to treat this like a real radio show.
Look at that fat ass.
Oh, okay. Damn. Tell me how you really feel.
That's the meme. I haven't sent you that meme?
No, you haven't.
She's like, oh God, look at that booty, look at that fat ass. She's saying that.
I might need to see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Schuler, cue us up to some Creature Commandos.
Creature Commandos coming up.
Coming right up. Coming in red hot.
DC Studios will be in film, television.
Fair use.
This first chapter is called Gods and Monsters. Now, this, what I'm about to tell you.
How do you love that title?
It's not the entire first
dumb.
chapter. The first project is Creature Commandos.
Yeah.
Creature Commandos is an animated series. I've written all the episodes.
Look at that.
Something we're going to do that's a little bit different at DC is we're going to have characters move into animation, out of animation, usually having the same actor play their voice as who played them in live action.
Hit pause right there.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
That's really cool. That's really cool. We've never seen that.
Who the fuck are they? Who are they?
Nobody knows.
Commandos was introduced in Weird War Tales. Okay, think like Sergeant Rock days. Think
Hold
like
on, quick pause.
Oh, what we got?
Our boy Chris Haynes, He's most interested in Booster and Swamp Thing. Thank you, Chris Haynes.
Okay. All right. Thanks, buddy.
He gets it.
Appreciate
He
that.
gets it. He gets it.
He gets it.
God
Swamp
damn.
Thing.
Gold.
So this little ragtag group, of course, James Gunn would pick this to adapt right off the bat, and he's already written like 7 episodes because again, it's a motley crew of creatures and weirdos. Think Universal monsters, but they're fighting in World War II. You know what I'm saying? And we're talking like these guys came out when comics were still like 60 cents. You know what I mean?
So you're saying there's a chance they'll run it to Steve Rogers.
Well, I'll tell you who
They
that guy
should.
is. I'll tell you,
and Wolverine.
I'll tell you who that guy is in the picture there. That's Rick Flag Sr. That's Rick Flag's pappy. You know?
But did we give a damn about Rick Flag from Suicide Squad? Did we really care?
Did you not care when he got gutted?
Which one his daddy?
He's the guy with the beard on the far left. You got to zoom out a little bit. And we got Weasel showing up. It looks like from Suicide Squad. That's always a good time.
Yeah, that is. Oh, okay. All right. I see Pappy.
Yeah.
Out of Pappy.
Out of Pappy. So I don't know, man. I think that could be cool. It looks like it could have like even though I know it's not, it kind of reminds me of that Hellboy element. You know what I mean? That could be kind of cool. That could be cool. I'm all for it. Thoughts? Creatures? You know I love a good creatures. I fucking love a good creature.
But the thing is, like, I mean, there's so much fake ass Hellboy shit going on right now.
Is there? I don't know.
The thing with the helmet on that looks like that motherfucking amphibious motherfucker from Hellboy.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
Yeah, and then
Which
we
is
got
sad because it came out before Hellboy, but I know what you mean.
So yeah, we got Bargain Bin Ghost Rider next to him.
You got Hellboy Frankenstein right there, and then you got Elvira Totskis.
Yeah. We got Robot Man without the muscles. And then Weasel.
It's a Nick Stevens Robot Man is what you got there.
Yeah, he's petite.
He's not petite. Not petite. Not like this. No. Not like this.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, Bruce. All right, skip us forward. What do we have next on the chopping block? Were we about to get into Supergirl?
No. I think it's Waller.
That's a little bit different at DC. Next project up is Waller. This is a story of Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis. Viola Davis is going to team up with members of Team Peacemaker, and this is a story that's been created by Crystal Henry.
We saw this coming.
Carver, who created the Doom Patrol. It is a fantastic story.
Waller. Who wants to watch an Amanda Waller show?
And Amanda Waller. Right.
I don't know if it would have been top on my list, I'll be honest. But it might be a fun little filler in between Peacemaker season 1 and 2. You know what I mean?
You're getting a lot of fillers.
So you think Creature Commandos is filler?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I feel like I'm watching I'm watching DBZ where they go into the filler episodes for 3 months.
It's like the One Piece episodes where they're just going to Fox Island, you know, to play in a tournament.
For no fucking reason.
No reason at all.
Whoa, aside from the fact that I don't get those references, but I appreciate them. Listen.
Mr. J. Clark.
What's wrong with having a little bit of shows?
Get my man in.
What's wrong with having a little filler and some snacks before the meal? These are appetizers.
Listen.
Welcome Jay Clark to the show, y'all.
Yeah, welcome Jay Clark. Can you hear us? Can you see us?
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah,
yes, sir.
Cool beans.
Some guys like foreplay. Some guys just like to sexual assault women. I'm the guy that I just like to get straight to it. If she says no, I take it.
Hey, listen,
I'm gonna go about my business and I'm gonna find another.
We'll figure out the rape kit later.
I'm glad we're trying to get more female listeners. This is definitely the episode to do it. We are definitely gonna get more female listeners after this show.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, no is a slow yes.
Yes.
These are jokes, people.
No spell YES. No.
It's just fiction. It's just fiction.
No spell No spell, please, God.
Hey,
Give
but
me
wasn't Guardians the holiday special technically filler too?
Yeah, that's a good example. That's a good example of a little filler guy that maybe offers some supplemental. Because again, this stuff is going to connect. It's going to build into the universe. It's not like it's going to be completely disconnected. That's a good example.
Filler doesn't necessarily mean bad. Like the holiday
Right.
special was pretty gnarly.
But we're dancing around the fact that it's going to take us a fucking long time to get to like major villains. That's what I'm saying.
So you want it right up front. No more fucking foreplay.
Let's figure out what we're gonna do with Darkseid at this point. You know, how do we get back to that point? You know, I know we have to work up to it, but how do we get back to that point? How do we get to a Brainiac? How do we get to those major villains that we haven't seen on screen yet? We don't need to get to Joker again. We don't need to get to Lex Luthor.
I agree.
We need to figure out how to get to villains that hasn't been on screen yet. How do we get to Sinestro at this point?
Can we like ramp up and get a Kite Man movie?
Oh goddamn! Now
he could have went Kite Man for Booster Gold. You know.
Listen, we're gonna get there. You just have to be patient. I don't know about you, but I like foreplay. Okay, I don't know if I can just walk into a room, take my clothes off, and jump.
Some of us ain't got that kind of time.
You like to duct tape her and take her down to the basement and talk to them. I told you about that before. You can't play with a woman like
that. I got to clear my throat. Hold on. Yeah, it's happening. It's happening.
Listen, once we kidnap them from Target, we can't play with them no more.
You're right. I know. I just want to tell them it's going to be all right, you know. And I just want them to watch The Exorcist with me. Too soon, but
isn't that Green Lantern though? The Green Lantern, because James Gunn did say that the big baddie would start in the Green Lantern. Isn't that what they're investigating? The whole.
Hold on. What
I think we're gonna get to that. I think we're gonna get to that. Thank you, Jay.
Yeah. So our boy Chris mentioned silk stockings. What the fuck is silk stockings?
Oh, you remember it was a USA show.
Huh?
It was a USA show from
outside. Outside of Pacific Blue, I don't know what the fuck was on USA.
It used to come on right before Up All Night.
Our friend of the show here has brought this up to me privately outside the show on more than one occasion, and I've never seen it. It sounds familiar, but I'm more of a Red Shoe Diaries kind of gal. You know what I mean? I like that old Showtime Skin and Mask.
Those were the good old days when USA used to blur out the tits. You know,
they
you know,
there was just a little bit of Vaseline on the lens.
You can still watch an R-rated movie on USA, but they'll just blur out the tits.
Right.
See, I fuck with like Pacific Blue and all that other dumb shit.
Make TV great again.
Make TV great again. Blur out the tits.
Blur out the tits, but put the tits out there. Quick question before we go any further on the Gunn's plans. Will we get any gratuitous nudity in the DCU?
Ooh.
If Booster Gold has tits, we're winning.
Booster Gold go get some titties.
Right.
I mean, I'm just saying it is HBO Max, and I do recall there being some slight nudity on Titans and Doom Patrol because they could do that on HBO. And I think we got tits in Peacemaker. I'm 90% positive we had tits in Peacemaker before he blew that Catwoman monster lady to bits with his.
I'm gonna say the Authority. It's gonna have a lot of TNA.
And we're gonna need you, our correspondent specialist on the Warren Ellis run
on the street. He's not a correspondent on the streets. He a correspondent in these streets.
In these streets, difference because we don't know shit about the Authority on this. You're the only one that can help us on that, Mr. Clark. When we get there, I don't know where we are. Schuler's driving.
Right. Yep. Nope. I got this. All right. So we are now.
A television series called Lanterns. This is a story of a couple of Green Lanterns, Stewart, Hal Jordan, and we have a few other lanterns peppered in there. But this is really a terrestrial-based TV show, which is almost like True Detective with a couple of Green Lanterns who are space cops watching.
Pause.
Okay.
Shit. The fucking needle. Say it, Schuler. Tell the people what's up. Tell the people what's up.
All right. We're looking at 6 years of Nick Stevens saying that Green Lantern needs to be space cops. We're talking Lethal Weapon, baby.
Right.
And they just need to be space cops going on an adventure, and he will watch the fuck out of it. That's what Green Lantern. I think the show. I think we're bugged. They were watching us.
That's what I'm saying. When he dropped that shit, I was watching this out loud. My wife's in the other room, and I'm like, oh shit. You know what I mean? I'm overcome with joy. This might be the thing I'm excited about the most. And I'm the guy that's, creaming over Batman Brave and the Bold, you know what I'm saying? But the Lanterns show, and like Jay alluded to earlier on the cast, I think this is going to, like Gunn said, going to allude to the big bad, or at least the big event for chapter 1, part of chapter 1. There's going to be something that they're uncovering. Can you just see that? Jon Stewart and fucking Hal Jordan in space uncovering some kind of mystical, murky, nefarious mystery. You know what I mean? Come on.
But he didn't say extraterrestrial. I got from that was that it's gonna be kind of like grounded.
I got the opposite. I got that it would be grounded, but there'd be like a mysticism surrounding it. Not necessarily extraterrestrial, but like something insidious on Earth that.
Give me a sec. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. And Mr. Powell has to take a quick leave of absence.
Yeah.
And
no problem. Yeah, don't worry. Just join back in. Yeah, you good. He got the link.
But yeah, that's exciting, right? Thoughts? Are we Stokesies?
I'm super stoked. If that's the case, because he said it was terrestrial. That's what threw me off a little bit. Because I always wanted to see that sci-fi kind of like platform for Green Lantern.
Oh,
but
I see what you're saying.
I like that twist. If it is terrestrial, if it is grounded, like it's gonna be interesting how they balance those elements with the sci-fi and the noir and detective work. But then, like Supergirl might take that sci-fi epic platform. So I like the twist. I'm down.
You know what, Jay? I think you just made it click for me. It might not be Earth related. It might be them on another planet solving a mystery on another planet.
Terrestrial, gotcha.
Hence terrestrial, but dude, I'm fucking losing it right now thinking about that.
So we're talking like space CSI?
Bro. The fucking current Grant, I think the most recent Grant Morrison run was just like that. I don't know if Jon Stewart was involved, but I know it had Hal Jordan. But that Green Lantern Earth 1 series, and I can't remember who wrote that one either. That might have been Grant Morrison. But that shit was basically space cops. You know what I'm saying? Like cops figuring out shit.
So with me, if they want a good space cop story, I think they shouldn't have Hal Jordan. I would have Jon Stewart and Guy Gardner.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Because Guy Gardner's like it'd be like the movie Colors, where like Jon Stewart has to rein in fucking Guy Gardner.
He's like, bro, and then Jon Stewart's too old for this shit.
Bro, you want Colors in space, like with fucking Robert Duvall and Sean Penn and the fucking racist cop and.
I'm
like
too old for this shit.
Guy Gardner's beating up some fucking aliens in a village, and Jon Stewart has to rein him in. Like, you piece of shit. Dude, I would fucking pay money to see that.
Yeah, that would be more the lines of Lethal Weapon than True Detective, which I dig. I'm down.
Yeah, dude, that's spot on. I wonder if we're gonna see Guy Gardner. We could still see Guy.
Yeah, because the thing is, Hal and John they're kind of too close, personality-wise.
Did he say Hal's gonna be in it for sure? I've already forgotten.
Yeah,
he said Hal and Jon Stewart.
Okay. Yeah. So it's okay.
He said Lanterns TV show with Hal and Stewart. Yep.
All right. Well, I'm in either way. I'm stoked. I've always been a Lantern fan. I have some comics. Love the animated show that came out years back.
Loved it. That show was so underrated.
It was legit skis. You know?
And he did say that it ties in with the larger story of the DCU, so that's interesting.
Right.
Chris said he is not initiated, but this piques his interest as well.
See, and that's what we're talking about, kids. That's why this show is called Comic Con's Podcast, because we're cons. We don't know everything. We're conning the shit out of it. And we're breaking it down for the everyday man. We got people that are initiated, and they're piquing their interest. We're all coming. We're all coming in our pants one at a time. Maybe I went too far with the analogy. Skeet,
we're all
just
overcoming.
This robot. I'm
Overcoming.
sorry, what? Oh, shit, the price of it. I love it. Should we take a quick break and hear a message from our sponsor real quick? Because now that we're live, we gotta make some coin on this thing. This podcast is brought to you by Evermen's Glowworms. Don't forget to put them in your pants one at a time. All right. So, what else do we have next on the chopping block?
All right. So next we got up. Let's see what the hell we got
By the
going
way, shout out to
on.
Jay Clark's Nightwing shirt. Keeping it fucking real.
Nightwing is a goddamn hero.
Is into our larger story of the DCU. Next is a big movie called The Authority. The Authority is a passion project of mine. It's based on the Marvel.
See how excited he is? He's super excited.
We are now bringing into the DCU,
I don't know who any of
and
these
we'll
people
interact
are.
with all of our primary
Fair
DCU characters. The Authority are a group of superheroes who think the world is broken and they want to fix it by any means necessary. I think it's a very
any means necessary.
We're doing a television series.
What?
Like Peacemaker?
Jay.
What will they eat a beach full of dicks?
Probably.
Jay, this was Warren Ellis, right? This was written by Warren Ellis, who did like Transmetropolitan and all that.
Yes, sir. Yeah, the first volume was Warren Ellis, I think, with Brian Hitch, and the volume 2, which is my personal favorite, is Mark Millar and Frank Quitely.
So just a quick background on that. We got Mark Millar, who gave us some of the darkest, muddiest, murkiest comics known to man, including, Kick-Ass. And so it's important to note here, like, this is already a darker element than your normal darkness of DC, right?
Yes, it's well, at the time I think it was Image Comics, but still it had a very unique voice. For me, it was very influential and impactful because I didn't really read that much like violent or edgy. I read mostly like DC at the time. It was like late 90s, I believe, and it just blew my mind. This book and this series is so good. It's so like offbeat, and the violence is amazing with the artwork. Highly recommend you read it. So yeah, I didn't never in a million years I would have thought that a movie might be made about these characters. And yes, you caught it too. James Gunn was just ecstatic. You can tell how happy he got just by mentioning these guys.
Well,
and I totally get it.
Just like Creature Commandos, I mean, he's all about introducing obscure characters, or like I shouldn't say, well, yeah, obscure characters, not mainstream characters, not your main tier folks, and just like he did with Guardians, and just like he did with reintroducing Peacemaker to a whole new audience. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
And I haven't dove into it yet. God, it's happening. It's happening.
We got Comic-Con Kelly in the building.
Oh, Comic-Con Kelly in the building. So just like we touched on before, these guys, the Authority, are not your average superheroes. They're willing to do what they need to do by any means necessary, including like toppling governments, removing people out of office, like violently. So
yeah, the tone is very also. I don't think it. I mean, I don't know how they would balance like the violence with like the how James Gunn pretty much does his stuff. He's so good at that, but. Yeah. I can see this work and the Authority being like a big influence in James Gunn. So once you get to know the characters or read the book or maybe the movie, of course, you can kind of like see that anchor with James Gunn, his style.
Yeah, and it's interesting that they're getting a whole movie. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, it's not a series, a movie. Yeah.
So that's pretty cool, and I think it'll be interesting to see how that plays into the Justice League, because I think the Justice League, I mean, we're starting from scratch here is what I'm assuming, And as they start building these other heroes together to make a Justice League, I think it'll be interesting to see them going up against the Authority potentially.
And again, it's credit to James Gunn, where it's interesting that he approves or they greenlit this movie, because technically we're gonna get an amalgamation or a kind of a Frankenstein version, and it's beautiful and violent of the JLA, of the Justice League, and that's kind of like the Authority. So before we get to see the Authority, this will have to do. And it's hyper violent. Those they're the type of guys that will go after a dictator before they go after a villain.
They're the kind of guys that will go
after. So quick comment. All right, so we're gonna throw in a thought here. I want everyone's opinion.
Throw it in.
Kelly said she is pissed. She said James Gunn needs to stick to Kai or side characters.
He needs to stick to side
leave
characters.
Hank alone. Why are they keeping Ezra, but they got rid of Hank? Sound off.
I think I have an answer for that because I think Gunn already answered it. They haven't officially canned Gal Gadot yet, so get that out of the way. Hank didn't fit in his goal for the movie because they're going with a younger Superman. They're starting from scratch. Ezra stayed because the Flash movie was already made, and it's officially, and we should have probably touched on this at the top of the show, but the Flash movie is going to be the reset. It's going to be the, hey, after this, we're changing it, much like the way your Monomoto comes into the frame on the bottom left-hand corner, like the Brady Bunch.
Slide on in this motherfucker.
And I'm so fucking happy to see him.
Slide on in. No Vaseline, Ice Cube.
Just break it in.
Just got spit on it sometimes.
Oh God damn, we're getting. Let's see, we even 30 minutes in. Oh God.
Put some spit on it, bitch.
Now you have my attention. So we were just talking about Flash resetting the universe, pal. You want to take it away?
Nothing wrong with a quick reset. Nothing wrong with a reset. That Snyderverse stuff has to be reset. You're right.
We had a Kamikaze weigh in asking us what our thoughts on replacing Hank was. I know we were all, myself especially, was a little upset at first, but now I get it. Now I kind of get if they're going with a reset and they're going with younger characters, or maybe not even younger all the way, but at least a younger Superman,
Listen, if Superman had the ability to reset the timeline, they would have gone with Hank. He's not going to spin Superman the movie around the planet and reset the whole thing. Come on. So they're going to keep Flash.
So you mean he can't turn the planet?
Was Black Adam the nail in the coffin?
Yes. Sorry?
For the DCEU.
No. That comes with Shazam too.
That's the nail.
Right. That's the nail.
You're actually
just because the motherfucker don't know how to use Google.
No, bro,
it's
you're
not
right.
His fault.
Bro, you're so that is right before. You're right. That is. I think that's officially the nail. That's the nail. That's the last nail.
Wait, are you talking about the Pfizer thing?
No, just the Shazam being the last. I mean, it's the last one that comes out before the reset.
Well, yeah. I mean, Black Adam didn't want to fuck with him, so.
No, of course not. Do we care about Shazam?
The only reason why because Megan Good.
She wasn't even in the trailer.
She sure wasn't in the trailer.
That's because that's the only way they was gonna get us to watch the movie.
They just went wrong. They went wrong with just making Black Adam try to be a hero.
Right.
The motherfucker.
He's an anti-hero. It's not that nigga's job.
Superman. He's supposed to go against Superman. Don't make this man an anti-hero. He's a bad guy. Right. He's with the Legion of Doom. Fuck it.
Right. Let's not kid ourselves.
Them motherfuckers out there in that swamp.
Right.
With that helmet-shaped base.
That Darth Vader helmet.
He a bad dude.
Right.
He's a bad. Black Adam is a bad motherfucker in comic wise. The Rock he destroyed him.
He didn't want to fuck up his own image.
Right.
That's all it was.
Right.
All right. So we got another topic. All right. We're about to go ham on this one.
Oh shit.
Everybody prepare yourselves.
Here we go.
All right, hold on. I gotta drop
the
this
feminists
banner.
are coming.
I gotta drop this. Yeah, I gotta drop this banner because we can't see James. Boom. All right, he back up in here.
There he is.
All right,
All right.
here we go. Ready?
Here we go.
Series called Paradise Lost.
My God.
Paradise Lost is a story of Paradise Island, usually known as Themyscira, which is the birthplace of
Fair
Wonder
use,
Woman.
fair use,
It's
fair
almost like
use.
Game of Thrones with Westeros, but with all
Oh,
humanity.
you
The
want that Game of
introduction
Thrones money?
Man is the brave and the bold. The brave and the
Okay,
bold.
before we get
the
to
story
this,
of Batman.
let's
and
talk
his
about
actual
Paradise Lost for a
Damian
second.
Wayne. This is.
I mean,
Okay.
we can kind of just believe right into it. I mean, no Wonder Woman, a fucking Themyscira show, just Amazonians galore. On one hand, I'm like, who doesn't want to see an island full of Amazonians? But is this just a kind of a cheap ploy to get that Game of Thrones / House of Dragones money? You know, we're just gonna get a little fantasy. I mean, what do you think?
Are we getting butt sex? Is there butt sex happening?
I don't think there'll be any butt sex. Maybe some scissoring. I don't know.
If you give me fantasy, like you gave me fantasy with Beastmaster and Conan shit, then you got something.
You got something.
Then you have my attention at that point.
Then you have my permission.
But I don't care. I would like to see more Themyscira and fantasy type stuff. So if that's what he's going to give me, I'll take it. Especially if you bring in, Wonder Girl sometime,
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or and this is
The
just
good
the
one.
aesthetic,
Hold on.
baby.
The good one who died in Titans.
The good one
Yes.
that died in Titans,
Yeah,
right?
you bring it back. You just pretend like Titans never happened.
We
Remember? Reset.
just said Ezra is going to reset everything. So
Right.
fuck it.
So don't worry about that scaffolding or that lighting rig that fell on her, James.
Right.
That
Of
she's
all
fine.
things, a fucking circus tower falls on her.
And she gets fucking electrocuted. And that's some old bullshit.
Man.
Jesus Christ.
And she's an Amazon. I
And
still don't get that.
Right. Maybe we could even get just pull all the Amazonians who showed up on the in the Snyder Themyscira and just bring them all back and just pretend like nothing happened.
All of them. Yeah.
Right.
All the MMA bitches.
Right.
That's what's up. That's how we'll do it.
They just hire all the 300 extras.
Exactly. I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm game.
But
Yeah.
I don't mind the Paradise Lost. I don't mind.
Okay.
I'm kind of
Okay.
looking forward to that one.
I'll watch it because I mean that is really their rebuttal to what they're gonna do with the Wakanda show.
Oh yeah, good call.
So
Good call.
yeah, that's a rebuttal for that. So I think they'll be fine.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
All
I
right,
like
so
that.
let's
Look
get
at
to
us.
this shit.
Is based on Grant Morrison's great comic book run. Damian Wayne is my
Goddamn
favorite
right.
Robin. He's a little
Goddamn right.
assassin who Batman
Dick
tries
Grayson's
to
the
get in line.
best.
And so this
Oh
is
my God.
the story
It's just
of the two of
any
them.
any way to
Beginning
fuck
of
over
the
Dick, right? Any way to fuck over that
Next
Nightwing.
up is a TV series.
I think that's an.
Yeah,
I already
first
know
of
where you're
all,
going.
Damien.
I already know where you're going. Go for it.
What you got, Winter Schuler? What you got?
Dick Grayson's the best Robin of all time.
I mean, Jay Clark has
Fuck
his fucking
Damien.
shirt. He has his shirt on. That
Yes.
tells me a lot.
He's the only motherfucker who actually
what-
grew the fuck up.
What is so
Like-
good about
like-
Damien? What is so good about Damien aside from the fact that he kills?
Well, pause.
Yeah.
It's important to note that there's only two Robins, right? So there's only Dick and Damien, right? There's never been a Jason Todd, and there's never been a I don't know whatever his name is. So in my mind, there's only a Dick and there's only a Damien. But
No. There was a Red Robin. There is a Red Robin.
but I don't know about that. But I'm with you.
Red Robin.
I'm with you. It's weird that we're jumping right to Damien, even though I love it because I love the comic that they're going to base it off of. But I'm also kind of blown because they're not going to do it. It's not really based off the run because that comic is Dick in the bat suit training Damien. Now that would be a badass movie, But we're not going to get that. We're going to get Batman training Damien. Unless, do you think there's a possibility that Gunn's playing a trick on us and that's really going to be Dick in the bat suit? Because it is. He said it's based off that run, that Grant Morrison run. So do you think that's a possibility? Because that would be dope.
No.
So if that's the case, then
The thing is,
Tim is somewhere then.
Nope, Tim's nowhere to be found. He is just training Damien.
No.
God
You're
damn
not gonna just skip over Tim Drake. Tim Drake happened. Tim Drake happened.
Go back to the
Tim
archives,
Drake
folks.
was a great Robin.
Tim
I'll have
Drake
my-
is a great Robin, and the
Just switching
fact that
sides.
we can't jump over the fact that Jason Todd existed. So we can't go from Dick to Damien.
How could? What do you mean? Of course we can. We do it all the
There
time.
was two motherfuckers who preceded him.
Right.
We do it all the time in comics.
No, not here.
Not today.
Not up in here.
Well, in my mind, when I watch the movie and they have two other Robins, I'm just gonna be like,
So here's my thing. So why not acknowledge the Jason Todd incident at all times? That's all I'm saying. If you're gonna skip ahead and say that Damien happens,
and acknowledge
that Jason Todd happened as well.
And he was killed.
You give me some type of hope that a Red Hood will make another appearance aside from Titans.
God, I'm so
okay. So I want to get everyone's opinion. I want to go around the circle. Without the death of Jason Todd, there was a change in Batman. True or false?
There was a change. He got solved. He got solved. That's pretty good. Dick and Damien. That's what I want to call my nuts too.
Dick and Damien.
Yeah.
You're goddamn right, Kelly.
So
you're goddamn right.
So what did you say? I think Batman toned it down.
So once Jason Todd got fucked up by the Joker, Batman changed.
Right.
Yay or nay? I need to go around the room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, change in what way? Like it messed him up.
In any way that you feel it fucked him up.
Of course he changed because he took on another ward. He said he would never take on another sidekick ever again, and yet he takes on 20 more kids. Look, it's bullshit. Who cares? He died, it fucked him up, and then he couldn't stay dead because #comics. And then we're gonna have 20 more Robins?
Storyline. That's such a great storyline. That's what I'm saying. You can't knock the Red Hood storyline.
I'm gonna knock it. I'm gonna knock
Jay
it.
Clark. Jay Clark is our resident wordsmith. Give it to us.
Give it to us, Jay Clark. Resident wordsmith. Break it down.
So if Damien is around, that means that this world has its Robins. And like James Gunn not only mentioned Damien, he said that this is a family affair. Like this is in Batman's extended family. So I mean, with Damien, yes, you want to start off strong because all these Robins, like psychologically, I guess, are Bruce's sons. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna start this DC, you got Damien is the son. So you don't want to lose out on those dynamics and those, mechanics with the characters and how they interact and that power struggle, because then you're introducing that power struggle, which has forever. Dick, yes, he's our favorite because we feel he earned it more.
He's the first.
Yeah.
He's the
first.
We love him
because he's like Batman. We like him because he's Batman without the baggage. But at the same time, he's soft.
Without the baggage, he did watch his family get murdered.
Right. But he actually went through it and processed it a little bit more than
did he? Did he?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because when you think about it, Tim Drake is the prototype of Robin. That's pretty much what Robin's supposed to be. Like you said, with Dick, he had the trauma with the family. He's pretty much a younger Bruce. Damien barely knows Bruce at this point, but he's raised by, got the killer instinct and stuff. But Tim is the prototype of what Robin is. Jason just got a bad break.
All right,
Robin is Tim Drake. Tim Drake.
So I want to co-sign on. I want to co-sign on that because Tim Drake strived to be Robin.
He wanted to be Robin.
He didn't want to be Batman. He wanted to be Robin.
Right.
Which again would be a great way for us to explore Dick's progression and transformation, if they actually really did a true adaptation of that Grant Morrison run, I'm telling you, if like Powell wants, they could acknowledge the history of the Robins while exploring the fact that maybe Batman's missing somewhere. We don't know where he is. For whatever reason, Dick has to don the cape and cowl while training this new revealed son of Bruce, which would be great. I mean, just make that fucking movie. Take all my money. You know, do it, Bruce. You know, so we get a little bit of both.
I mean, because ultimately, that's where we're going. We're going to Super Sons. That's where we're going.
Oh man, yeah. I'm with it.
Yeah, because we're gonna get Damian and what the fuck Superman's kid's name?
John.
I don't fucking know.
Call to John.
But yeah, and then
to John.
Then we gonna get the high school versions of those motherfuckers, and then it is what it is.
The high school version.
Is this gonna be the biggest box office one? I think the Batman with the.
So I wonder which one. Yeah, which one is gonna bring in the dough?
Great question.
Yeah.
Like at work, like most of the guys, they just want to talk about that Damian, that father and son dynamic. So I think that's gonna be a huge draw. That's gonna
same here.
Yeah, because Damian hates that motherfucker, man.
People love Damian.
I think.
People love Damian.
I mean, I think Brave and the Bold is going to bring in the dough.
Yeah. So Damian was alienated from his father from birth, and it was like, your father ain't shit. And then he met him, and he was like, I didn't even know you existed. That's your mama's fault.
Shit. Your mom ain't shit. Your sidekicks ain't shit, especially that Tim Drake.
Yeah. Whoa. I
loved him on Titans.
No, we're not
on Titans. That Titans was great. We're
not going to tolerate Tim Drake's slander.
We loved him on Titans. That show is great. Once I adjusted the hue on my screen and I could see everything, it was great.
Yeah. And now your retinas are fucked up.
They're so fucked up. Hence the glasses. Sorry, Schuler, take it away. You're in the driver's seat.
All right. Who we got? All right. What's next?
My favorite comic book series from last year was Tom King's run on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. And so we're going to turn that to a big science fiction epic film. Now, Superman is a guy who was sent to Earth and raised by loving parents. Whereas Supergirl, in the story, she is a character who was raised on a chunk of Krypton. She watched.
This is not yours. This is not your traditional Supergirl story. This is a very good run.
It brings me to Swamp Thing, the last thing we're going to talk about, a very dark horror story in the origins of.
No,
let's face it.
Leave that there.
Love that Supergirl. Always have. Okay. If you guys haven't read anything with Tom King, I know, Powell, I think you're initiated now because you read that City of Bane.
I want to talk about Damian Wayne more.
Oh shit!
you know what, bro?
So let's get back to it.
Look, the floor is yours. Sound off
with the reset. With Flash. Who do we get to play Ra's al Ghul at this point? With Brave and the Bold, will we see Ra's al Ghul?
Oh, we're casting it. Ooh,
we have to. We have to
because he's the boy's granddaddy. So
we have to. We have to see Talia also. And I'm glad you brought that up because I've been talking about this with some fellows of the Moonbase too. And I want to see it. If we're going to get a Brave and the Bold introducing Damian, I want to see Ra's. I want to see Talia. And I want Talia to look just how she did in that animated movie. If you know what I mean, you go. If you don't know, you googs.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
I mean,
you pointed at me, right?
I did. I'm pointing right at you. Okay. Right at you. You got time?
I made it for her. I made it for her. So just a quick recap. What do you do with a new Ra's al Ghul? What direction and what actor do you go to at this point?
I would actually hire the Ra's al Ghul from Batman Begins, the rightful, the one who should have.
I don't want a white Ra's al Ghul.
No.
Exactly. We're going with Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon himself.
So you want a full on Asian?
You want that Watanabe? So you want that?
I mean,
you want that?
It's
You want that
secret
Gotham City
society
must be
martial
around to
arts.
die.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
No, I get it.
What's his name? Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Oh, Chow Yun Fat.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
Watanabe.
Oh, Ken
No,
Watanabe.
I don't know why
Yeah,
you say
Ken-
Crouching Tiger.
Yeah,
Because Watanabe was him in Batman Begins.
they all.
Oh, that wasn't him in no.
They all do
Don't
karate.
Oh, fuck it.
See,
Gotham
I
City
only
must be around to die.
bro.
That wasn't
I
the Crouching
only-
Tiger hidden guy.
No.
That
Chow
was-
Yun Fat.
Like Constantinople
that
and
was-
Rome
that
the
was,
Great.
that was the guy from
apologize,
Dark Knight,
dude.
the guy from Batman. That's old boy from Inception.
Gotham
Oh,
City
Chow
must
Yun
be
Fat. Oh, okay.
Chow Yun Fat. Yeah.
around to die.
There's only one person that I feel who can lead the League of Shadows.
All right.
Keanu Reeves, aka John Wick.
Well, I guess if we're gonna keep
Hey,
whitewashing,
Marvel already swiped him though.
Oh, they took him. Yeah,
Well,
you're right. So,
he already swiped
so
him 'cause
that-
he's gonna play.
so
Constantine.
Marvel owns John Wick.
No, but DC already they already have him for Constantine anyway.
Oh, he
Daniel
is doing it
Day-Kim.
again.
I like that too. I
Yeah,
like
but
that.
that's okay. All right.
Giancarlo
I
Esposito,
will-
because he already played him in the animated movie.
Bro. Yes.
Get Gus Fring. Throw
Right.
throw that.
Gus-
I don't want. I don't want.
mustache.
I don't want to let. I don't know.
You don't want to what?
I don't know. Like
Sounds
He was
like
gonna
some
say
hate.
something. He was gonna say something. He stopped. He stopped.
He was like, you know what? I was scared.
Oh wait. Kelly says Daniel Day Kim.
Daniel Day
That's it.
Kim. I like that though.
Even
good.
they can't. Okay. No, Kelly stays on point. Like she's on it.
And
Oh,
and
God.
I'm with her. I don't know why the DCU has to be so dark that they have to like. Can we get some fucking light in here? Can we get?
I kind of like. I liked Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. That would be my.
Oh, what? Yeah, he was
the
dope.
newest one.
The movie
The new
sucked.
one. The new one.
The new one.
The movie was shit, but I
Yeah.
loved him.
Right.
Hey, quick question
Okay.
though. The movie was shit, but like we watched the whole thing, didn't we?
Twice. Yes.
I mean,
Right,
I'm not going to stop watching a
I-
movie.
I kept watching it, especially for that dump truck, man. That shit. That goddamn dump truck was
No,
ridiculous.
where were we? We were talking about.
We were talking
Carl. We were talking
about
Carl Carl.
hiring Ken Watanabe again
Ken
to
Watanabe.
reprise his role.
Right. To say
That'd be
Gotham
good.
must be around to die.
Dude,
Sorry.
he deserves it.
So
Yeah.
wait. So with Supergirl,
Aziz, light.
is it going to be the same girl that we had prior to?
Oh, good
Ken
question.
Williams?
I don't think so.
You don't
No, I
think so?
think they're no. Melissa, whatever her name is, I think she's gone.
Etheridge.
She's done.
Melissa
Yeah.
Etheridge.
Come to
No,
my
no,
window.
that's- I'm pretty sure she did not play Supergirl.
You know who would be nice? Like, are they gonna go like young?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is wrong? Well, so I mean, we don't know. So what would be wrong with the girl they chose to be Supergirl anyway?
Nothing
I don't
wrong
think
with
there's
that, but
nothing
I
wrong with
guess
it.
with the
No, nothing
reset,
wrong.
they have the power to
They have to. Right.
to recast if they want, because that's still tied to the old universe. So they kind of have to. And at this point, yeah, she's young. She has to be young, I imagine, but older than Clark,
Hmm.
maybe.
What about that Sweeney? Huh? From Euphoria.
Yeah, she make a great Supergirl.
That is a good. Yeah, that's a good.
Can you imagine squeezing her in that suit?
I ain't got
How-
got
can we
time
just-
for that. I ain't
can
got
we just
time for
take-
that.
Can we just take the look? Can we take a look at the back of your phone case, sir? I'm sorry.
Is that the way? Is that the way they want to go? They want to go.
I mean, that's the way they should go.
They want to go blonde. You know.
She's got to be. She's going to be a little bit more
That's-
hardcore. You know.
That's dope, though. God damn.
Yeah, but they're not going to give you
Bruh.
both. They're not going to give you legs and torso. You got to hide something.
I would take a brunette all the way through Supergirl at this point.
You know what? That's funny you say that because aren't we gonna get the Supergirl in the Flash reset?
Well, yeah, she's gonna get recast for sure.
Oh, is she getting recast? She's out.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
okay.
once the reset happens, she's
Gotcha. Okay,
it's possible. I think so. Unfortunately,
right.
I have nothing against her.
Can never go wrong with Sandra Bullock.
Can never go wrong.
Yeah, I
with
mean
Sandra.
she's a winner.
Or we could get Alexandra Daddario. Sorry, what?
But I am excited that this is
whatever she wants to do.
Kind of
she's in.
Okay, we got it.
Woman of tomorrow.
Yeah, because I really like the fact that we're gonna go deep in space and maybe visit a couple planets and get into crazy like James Gunn kind of like Guardians and very colorful
Spaceballs.
Otherworldly, yeah.
God forbid we take these space characters into space. I'm all about it. You know what I mean?
No.
I don't want to see Supergirl flying around fucking Metropolis right away. Let's show her in space first.
That. Yeah. All right, here we go. This is a Nick Stevens favorite. Everybody get ready.
Only been talking about it for a few years.
That brings me to Swamp Thing, the last thing we're going to talk about. A very dark horror story in the origins of monster who is Swamp Thing. And although it's totally outside of the rest of the DCU, it will still feed into the rest of the story. Anyway, those are the stories that I can tell you about right now.
And that's going to be origin story. That's going to be origin story.
Right. That's going to be.
So
that's the problem.
They're doing Swampy again.
Don't need an origin story. He needs to be set in this Flash movie somewhere. He needs to be in one of the TV shows then.
Normally, I would agree with you. In fact, I'm 90% positive I'm on the level with you for that because I'm tired of origin stories too. But I get why they're doing it for him because I think for a lot of these characters, especially with that Swamp Thing show, that I mean, it had moments, but it kind of fizzled out. It didn't.
I mean,
like, I couldn't see why they wanted
I liked it.
I mean, because he was
salad. Yeah, because the guy who plays. Oh, go ahead. My bad. My bad. Go ahead. Go.
Go ahead, finish Schuler. Go ahead, finish Schuler.
No, the dude who played him was the guy from Power.
Oh, which one?
Knox.
In the suit?
The agent. So he was Knox, the guy who he worked with Angela from Power season 1. That's who he was in the human form.
In what show? Swamp Thing.
Power.
No,
Swamp Thing.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy who played Knox was Swamp Thing in the show.
She gets it. Oh, so he's going to play Swamp Thing.
He was Swamp Thing in the original one where they tried to make it happen.
Oh,
it was Knox.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
The one that it never came to HBO. Did it come to HBO Max or no?
They had to pull it to HBO Max.
They pulled it because it came to DC Universe first.
Right.
Yep.
And that's what I'm saying. Yep. Like I think the movie is going to be a lot of these choices for like show versus movie is because they want to introduce it to wider audiences, and I think they kind of have to go a little origin with Swamp Thing for a movie.
Like I said,
because we haven't seen the movie since fucking 1982.
He's fucking Bruce Banner.
And not only that, I think that because you're introducing kind of like Swamp Thing to this DCU, and you're introducing a big spectrum of the power structure of like that DC universe, which is obviously magic and the dark arts,
right?
And Swamp Thing deserves that. To be at the gates, and I'll tell you, a literal origin of all of this. He deserves that.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna get a Justice League Dark. We're gonna get a goddamn Man-Bat because we're getting creatures. We're getting monsters.
Goddamn Man-Bat. Wait, talk about he got a 15-foot wingspan.
I'll say it right now.
No,
I know on the record.
15-foot wingspan.
Right now on the record. If they're giving us goddamn Creature Commandos with 7 episodes already written, and we're getting a Swamp Thing movie, you're gonna tell me that we're not gonna get a man?
There's no fucking way they're gonna do a man bat. There's
Not
no
saying we're
way.
getting a man bat movie,
We're getting
but we're
man
gonna see
bat.
him. We're seeing him. We're gonna
We
see him.
will never
Opening
see
night.
man bat.
Hey, I'm telling you, we're gonna see him.
Milky
I'll
Way
say right here.
and Andromeda Galaxy will be like this before we get a man bat.
I'll stake my entire integrity on this whole show.
They'll
They
never
do
do a man
quantum
bat.
leap before they
We're
do
getting
man
a
bat.
man bat.
They'll
right,
never
hold
do
I
a
have a lot
on.
of
man bat.
integrity
All
left,
right,
but I'll stake
all
it.
right, hold on. Quick TO. Is it confirmed? Are we getting Keanu back as Constantine?
It's in development, so we'll see.
I saw it. I've seen
It might be one of those Elseworlds. Yeah.
Yeah,
Might
I've seen it.
So we got a yay on this.
Right.
Yes.
He's still in
All
it.
right.
Yeah, he's still in it.
Yeah, he coming back.
Francis
But I'm
Lawrence,
also-
the same director, is coming back too, which is
Oh
pretty
yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. But I'm also with Kelly in the chat when she says that if Adrian Big Booze Barbeau ain't coming back, then it's fuck that noise. I'll take her. I mean, she came back in that Cowboy Bebop, albeit briefly, but
Them
Adrian
titties.
Barbeau. But the
Got them
Taskis.
titties.
Because
them
those
titties.
titties, they're so big.
esas tetas.
Mm. We're talking about that 1982 originality, pal. I know. I saw your look. You're like, wait, what? Where? The titties? Swamp Thing? Swamp Thing had those titties too.
I just
had
remember.
released-
I can't forget them from that. From that escape. So that's the only time I saw.
So for sure, we're getting titties on Swamp Thing. Authority, most probably.
I would think.
I
would
want to
think
say
so.
Themyscira too. We're getting a good,
You're not gonna get titties. You're not gonna get Amazon titties.
No, we're not. I think you're right. I wish we
You'll
were.
you'll never get Amazonian titties.
Because let's face it, Amelia Clark. Come on, she gave it to us in the Game of Thrones,
Yeah,
And
they
she
gotta
hasn't-
step it up.
and she hasn't since.
and she hasn't.
She hasn't since. We definitely thought Sarah Connor was gonna give it up. She sure didn't.
We thought she would, but in the Sarah Connor Chronicles, I'm sorry, what?
What?
Huh?
Go
I'm
back.
sorry.
Go back to
They'll do
guns.
Sarah Connor.
Real fast, Schuler, because he's going off on a.
say
he's
Sarah
going off on a
Connor?
tangent.
They're gonna do
Huh?
the
What?
Sarah Connor Chronicles
no,
before they
no,
do
Sarah
Man
no.
Bat.
Connor Chronicles. We definitely not gonna do that. Shit.
No. Do your Sarah Connor before I'm about to drop some shit on you. Go for it.
Oh shit!
I'm thinking.
hey.
We're gonna get boobs from Booster Gold. I think we're gonna get boobs from Booster Gold.
All right, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No. He gonna get
Predictions
some
all around.
titties.
Man Bat,
Yeah.
Booster Gold boobs.
No,
What else? What are some other predictions?
no man bat.
You son of a bitch.
No Lenders.
Why do you hate on Man Bat?
No Kryptonian.
That God, Man Bat.
Because
shit.
if they give me a man bat before they give me a fucking Clayface, I'm done. I'm
No,
done.
you are
I
not
love
done.
Clayface.
You are not
I'm
done.
done.
So
I
not
am
done.
done.
But man,
You will come
Let-
back like
Man
the rest
Bat's
of us.
great.
It takes less work to do Clayface than it would with Man Bat. I tell you what, I'll reason with you. I'll give you Man Bat if you give it to me like they did. What was the thing? Wolf by Night, the Marvel shit. What was that?
Oh, like a one shot.
Like a one shot.
I'm not asking for like a headliner. I'm just saying.
he's
I'm
here
just saying
and
we're
then
gonna
he's
see him.
gone.
We're gonna see him. And I'll be honest, even if we see him like the way we saw fucking Donald Duck in Guardians, I'm okay with that. And that's right, I said Donald Duck. You know what I'm saying? Like a cameo of fucking, even if he's flying across the goddamn landscape in Gotham, you know?
Well,
He just needs to be there.
do you want the animated series sound effect though?
You're goddamn right I do. Goddamn right I do.
Oh, Jesus. All right, here we go.
All right.
All right.
I think we're wrapping it
Nick.
up. Any final thoughts?
This is for you. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
We'll get it done.
Oh, look at this.
Across this nation, the words Gotham City are synonymous with crime.
The
Our
modern
streets are
recut
open.
trailer.
We always bring it back.
We always bring it back to that 89. What are you? Man, lost the sound on it, but that's okay.
I'm reading your stuff.
Oh, there we go.
I'm
Goddamn
reading
big
yours.
tail.
I
Eat that ass.
Hello, legs.
Oh, sorry.
You weigh a little bit more than 108.
Very
My
used.
life is really complex.
What a hit!
What a hit!
What a hit!
Okay, hold on. Time out. How many people did Batman kill inadvertently?
85.
In 89? In 89?
In 89.
Okay.
I'll say a solid
Inadvertently.
7.
Okay, let's think about this.
At least 3 in at Axis Chemicals the first round. At
Who
least
did
3.
he kill at Axis? He didn't kill nobody at Axis Chemicals.
Didn't he kill that guy right there?
He left them hanging. He left them
Oh.
hanging.
Oh,
Let me know.
let me know.
Oh my god.
God. He pretty much might as well have killed Napier, but to his knowledge, but he didn't.
Have we ever addressed on the show the fact that when Batman, I just noticed when he has the cape like over the shoulder instead of like behind the shoulder, like why would
you
that
know
be?
what? Yeah.
So it's
When does he-
it's bolted down here, not back here?
Yeah, but what I wonder what's the thought process behind like why does he have it like over the shoulder at times and then sometimes he just and he does it twice by
If you notice, and I've noticed, the cowl, the different cowl that it differed from Keaton to Kilmer. Keaton's cowl like came down to right here, so that's
Right.
added like over the shoulder. Whereas
Right.
if you go look at Forever, Val kicked his shit back,
Right. Right.
but Affleck he put his shit back on his shoulders and stuff.
right.
You say,
But it
like
kinda kicked back
the
every now and then.
insurance company?
Yeah, Affleck. Oh, he would have got him. He would have got him. Look at that. It's over his shoulders. Look at that.
Yeah.
So why is it sometimes like this?
You see right there on his neck?
Because
Sometimes he fights like so I don't understand.
It's his collar.
because he was
So he
so
got it
stiff,
bolted
everything
here.
was just stuffed in there. He could like Kelly said, he couldn't even turn his head in that thing.
Well, it was an entire rubber
he
suit,
gave it
so he couldn't
back out the
actually turn his
back out
head.
the
So
driveway.
everything was this.
Right. Bro,
Listen, this was a whole ploy, so I can just show off my toy. That's all.
Oh, it's
course.
beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But he also had that yellow symbol, which was fucking dope.
Right, because it was a belt buckle on the chest.
but that
Yes,
92 is better. The
chest-
92 is better.
It was a chest buckle.
The 92 suit is better.
Ah.
It's like flashier. It's dark, but it's still
Ooh.
flashy. Love it.
I know. Because
92 is that jam.
if he
Now,
had got-
now, Batman in the new DCU is he gonna be older than Clark's? Younger? Is he? Because he's already got a kid. Did he have a kid very young? Do we want an older Batman? I don't get it.
I don't know, man. I'm hoping it's like I said, I'm hoping it's based on that Grant Morrison run, dude. Because that would be the dynamics would be great. But shit, where's Vance doing these podcasts? Oh shit.
Sorry to cut you off there, but
No, it's good. It's good.
I mean,
Um,
it would have been something else if you would have got up and just been swinging.
Just
I'm
swinging
Nick in front of the camera.
Hey, you want to look at my Batman?
And do you
I'll
know
do it live.
Nick, do you know D?
Do I know D?
Yeah. Do you know D?
D?
Yeah. Do you know him? Do you know D?
There's a guy named D that I'm supposed to know.
Yeah, you know him?
I don't
Do you know
D.
his last name?
Oh,
Answer the question.
I can't.
You can.
I can't.
He said I can't answer.
I can't. Can't answer this question.
Hey, that's right.
Hmm?
That's right. Jay showed us
Yeah,
his Dick and
yeah.
Damien.
It's real simple. You supposed to say thanks, Chris. Boom.
Oh.
Chris is on point.
Hey.
These nuts.
You can't get nothing past that.
I told you I wanted to show off my toy.
Nick Wayne. He's too perceptive. That
Mhm.
Nick Wayne.
He's like, what do you mean by D?
I will not. What are you trying to trick me with these frat boy jokes? Huh?
What are you going for?
Hey, yo,
What are you searching for
fake
there?
ass Professor X motherfucker. Yeah.
I'm searching for hope.
I'm searching for nuts.
You son of a bitch. Shepaball! Oh shit. Any last
I'll push your chair off a cliff.
God damn.
Yeah, I said it.
Any I don't know, do we have any last
What? So what's going to make
rants?
movie? I mean, what's going to make money? What's going to make us some money with this new DC lineup? What's going to make the money? That Superman Rebirth.
It's gotta be Superman.
I think the Superman Rebirth and the Batman Brave and the Bold. And I was talking to another friend today, and they're like, "Why are we even getting Batman and Superman again?" And like, it makes sense. It makes sense why we're getting it.
No, it doesn't.
You know,
No,
we know we don't want it again.
No, it doesn't.
But it makes sense
at all.
I get why they're doing it.
It's like,
well, with the new administration, right? The new management, new ownership. Like, I don't think they're gonna be like the old guard, where like, yeah, we're just happy if Batman makes us money. You know, I think if Superman doesn't make money, then James Gunn is in the hot seat, because that they really wanna. I have a sense like they really want to push Superman to the next level, and they want it to be their big flagship.
What is next level for Superman at this point?
I don't understand why they want to push Superman. We've done him again,
and that's all I'm saying. What if Snyder couldn't? If Snyder tried to get it done, and I thought that was the next level, to get him to get to Darkseid at some point, but now we're starting shit all the way back over. And now where we're going to get him? What's the next level for this new Superman, for All-Star Superman at this point?
James Powell, this is for you.
Of the last sighting of the Batman. Most of our younger viewers now think of him as a myth.
Oh, I see what we're doing here. Doing a little concept trailer, a little
fair use.
Tron Legacy. Okay.
Fan made.
I'm a fan.
That was great.
Hold on, just keep.
We're good.
What is it?
Little Tron Legacy.
Little Maze Runner.
Keep waiting.
Can we do a whole new show where we watch concept trailers and Jay just lists off?
Yes, that'd be the shit. Hold on, wait for it.
Rise.
Return. Can you tell me your name? Bruce Wayne.
Oh.
I caught your attention, didn't it?
You know what? He's not my pick. Yep. He's not my pick.
He's not your pick to play Bruce?
He's not my pick.
No.
I like Doom. I like Doom.
Jason Todd, man.
Wait for it.
You're talking about your pick for
Jason
Terry McGinnis.
Oh,
okay. Yeah. So I mean, what's that costume that we see all over Instagram from it's like a Comic-Con, like a cosplay one?
Right.
Somebody made it and it looks dope. That's what they need to do. I mean, I think they were maybe trying to do a little bit of that with this Flash by introducing the older Batman instead of introducing Thomas Wayne.
So
it is. I mean, just to kind of echo Powell's frustration, it is interesting that they're not
look at what
trying that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
my
person, I foresee the Timothy Chalamet as my.
Yeah, I like that pick.
I like him as Terry McGinnis.
Bro, after I saw him in Dune and then that King Henry movie,
right?
I love him.
I want Batman Beyond. I do.
Yeah.
I love the show, and it's just a great logical progression.
We'll get it in. Well, maybe we'll get it in chapter 2.
Maybe in chapter 2, and I can wait.
Let me ask you guys a quick question.
Yeah.
So this is like the 8 to 10 year plan. We don't have a release schedule because they didn't give us like dates like Marvel likes to, and then change the dates. And from what I've read, because I did a deep dive on the whole like press conference they did, they said that this is planned out beyond like it's 8 to 10 years, but they planned it out like completely. So they're not just going to be announcing things on the fly like Marvel did. And
But
James Gunn said that
did
verbatim.
Feige do the same thing with Iron Man though? Did he? I thought they had this planned out.
No, I think Favreau had it. I mean, Feige I think had a loose plan, but they didn't know how Iron Man was going to do. I mean, it was a different time. So I think with their success that they've had with other projects, I think they're mapping this out. And that's why I was going to ask you guys, do you think we're going to see all of this within the next 10 years, or are we going to see it before 10 years is up? Because my whole thing is this. They said this is the first part of chapter 1. Is Swamp Thing going to come out when I'm fucking 50 years old? Like, they announced it. Am I going to be like 49 when this shit pops out? Because they said 8 to 10 years. Or do they mean this is like the first part of our 8 to 10 year plan? So we could get most of this by like 2025, 26, 20.
I think at least by 25 will be at least a third of the way in.
All right. Because I'm thinking
it's possible though, because I don't know if he went in order like a release order, but if that's the case, Swamp Thing was the last thing he unveiled. And Superman's coming out in 2025, and that was like maybe, I mean, from that new slate, technically, it's like the third one, fourth. So it's possible. 27, 30.
Our boy Chris says Superman movie next level. He takes out the Chinese balloon satellite.
We can't, but he can.
Yeah, we can.
But is this like the first phase, right? So I mean, and overall, are you kind of satisfied with this first phase? Because I think it hits all the proper channels, So it hits like, your flagship Superman. You get the Holy Trinity there with kind of like messing with Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman respectively. You get a little bit of sci-fi and magic, and a
little bit of horror, with the creature stuff. So I think you're right. I think it hits on enough angles to satisfy people. I think the people that are most pissed off are like the Snyderverse people. But I think overall, I think it's a decent plan. And I'm Powell. I'm with you, man. Like I think it is a little frustrating because we're getting like reintroductions to some of these characters, but I'm also willing to kind of see. I mean, who am I kidding? I'm gonna keep fucking coming back. You know what I mean?
Look, whatever they come out with outside of Black Adam, we're gonna go watch it.
I still haven't watched it, and I don't think I'm gonna watch this.
I don't give a fuck,
dude. I watched that. I think I sent it to you on the IGs. That new trailer for the Shazamsies. They showed us the whole goddamn movie.
Yeah. Everything.
The whole goddamn movie.
Yeah. Jay, didn't your daughter say they showed everything in the movie?
My 6-year-old literally said after we finished watching the trailer, like, Daddy, why did they is that the movie? They show everything? And I'm like, kind of, yeah.
Right.
But I'm kind of satisfied with what I saw. I think it's a good slate. I think they got their hands full for now. It's a good place to begin, I guess. I don't know. I'm not distressed by it.
Anybody see Chris? He said, "What about Morbius 2?"
What about that Morbius and that Craven and that Madam Web? Jesus Christ.
That piece of shit ass movie.
I still haven't seen that either. I haven't seen Morbius. I didn't see the second Venom.
You haven't watched it yet?
No.
It is a terrible watch, but it's worth it.
Well, maybe when we run out of
time, like Black Adam.
Maybe we can do like a deep dive on horrible movies.
If there's a choice between Morbius and Black Adam, give me Morbius. That's how bad Black Adam was.
Really?
God damn.
That's how bad Black Adam.
So hold on. So James, you saw it. You saw Black Adam.
Right. Because I had to at least see what they did for Dr. Fate. That's the only reason.
And they fucked him.
And they killed him.
That's the only reason why I'm tempted to watch it. But then you told me that he dies, so I'm like, fuck.
They killed him so damn fast.
No. And also, I mean, I think this is kind of where I wanted to see DC about 7 to 10 years ago. Just like far behind or far enough behind Marvel where, yeah, Marvel is, because I always thought, okay, Marvel is going to go through some phases. It's going to probably have some Marvel fatigue. And then right behind, DC's right behind him. So, and that way they kind of learn too, because it's kind of like a race where, I don't know, if you're in second place and you see that first place runner and he trips and you kind of see where he tripped and you can, kind of learn from their mistakes. So,
I mean, I think at the end of the day, all this shit is, it gets redone, it gets done again. And I think it's just like comics. If you read comics, new writers and artists come in, they take over a title and they do a run. And people like, oh, I love that Grant Morrison run. I love that Tom King run. I love that Mark Millar run. Or I don't like any of it. Or I like this. You know what I'm saying? You pick and choose what you like based on the writers and the art. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's the same thing with the directors and the actors and, the retake on this shit. Like, it's not going to surprise me if, like, another 20 years from now, we get a new set of Marvel movies. I mean, how long can they honestly keep going before they do a reset? Maybe they won't.
They're also getting young people, because I don't think you can afford, like, this whole DC venture. They got to get young people so you can pay everybody.
You could bring as many young people in right now. My dick's still limp. I don't want it. I'm tired. Like, I'm marveled out. I'm DC'd out.
You're marveled out.
And you might be. But there might be new people. There might be new young people that
I'm sure they're gonna be new people. That's fine. Yeah. That's fine.
I mean, nothing gets you hard about any of this.
Nothing is getting me. I like Quantumania is what, next week?
Yeah, I got my tickets.
You already got tickets. You got tickets like we're back in 2012.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing exciting about Quantumania for me.
I'm stoked on it, Kang. Quantum Realms, come on.
I saw that last Ant-Man movie like 3 days ago, and it wasn't that good. I was like, man, I remember this being a little better, but
that first one though.
Say it again. Say it again, Kelly. Who cares about Thomas and Martha?
Okay. Hey, listen, man.
And that's the same thing I would say about Swamp.
I mean, outside of Bruce,
gotta kill Salad
and Clark, because they nature boy. But they got a mama with the same name.
I offered you some money.
Well, and therein lies the rub. Therein lies the rub. Yeah. Schuler, you're frozen because I don't know. Are you frozen? No, he's not. Is he?
He's just playing dead.
He hit play on something. I hear something. He's watching vids. There you have it, kids. That's our take on the DCU.
Trying to cue something up.
Oh, well, cue up the credits because we're wrapping it up. Yeah. Because look,
all right.
Are we gonna bark all day, little doggies? You know what I mean? All right. Come on. And yes, you're goddamn right. You heard Sam Beckett.
And let's not forget, before we go, let's not forget.
Yes.
I'm only really looking forward to Blue Beetle at this point after Flash. I want to see what Jaime Reyes is.
Blue Beetle is going to be
dope.
I'm
with you.
Right.
I'm looking forward to Flash. I'm looking forward to the reset. I'm looking forward to Blue Beetle. Kind of looking forward to Aquaman, but only because of the reset. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to all this shit, man. I like this shit.
Let's look at that. Let's look at that 89 Batman again. Do you mind standing up one more time for us, Jay, and giving us that 89 Batman?
Let us take a look at that 89 Batman again.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Let's look at that. No, I'm talking about Jay's 89.
No, we want the toy, not the trailer.
I want to see the toy. Yeah, I want to see the toy. That gets me going.
Let me get it. Oh shit, there it is.
That gets me going. Look at that.
Look at the articulation.
Look at him, handsome fella right here.
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale?
6 scale?
This is 6 scale. Yeah, 1/6.
That's as big as my cock. I'm sorry, what? Let's see. Let's look at that.
I mean, look at the nose. Look at the chin.
Look at the articulation on that. God, you can see the hue of the skin.
Man.
You can see that.
Yeah, Bill Lip. It's Bill Spruce on location.
On location. Bill Spruce. Take it away, Bill Spruce.
The thing is, like, I like I like the strong, like everything is this. This motherfucker has no neck actuation. He can't.
Hey,
This motherfucker can't turn his neck. He got to turn his body.
I don't see a problem.
Admiring your handiwork.
Touring the riot scene, gravely assessing the devastation. Upstanding mayor stuff.
You're not the mayor.
Things change.
What do you want?
Oh, the direct approach. I admire that in a man wearing a mask. You don't really think you'll win, do you?
Bullshit, I'm gonna throw the drink on.
Oh, and that's a wrap, kids. Whatever we said on this show, including any inappropriate jokes about the opposite sex, please don't take it seriously. Fair use, fair use, fair use, because at the end of the day, it is just
fair use, fair use.
And I apologize to all the Watanabe fans out there.
Yes, all the Watanabe fans. And the Chow Young Fat fans.
Yeah, both.
And thanks, Kelly. And
no,
Chris,
I fuck with Chow Young Fat. He's a good man.
What is fair use?
Okay.
And Booster Gold.
Booster
Gold.
It's that trademark. Pal, it's a trademark thing, so we don't get booted off when we're showing trailers.
Oh, fair use. I thought you guys were talking just like the hamburger shit. Again.
No, you know, like in the ex-hamster videos where they have like the fair use family members, you know? I'm sorry,
Booster
what?
Gold.
Hey, all right. It's just what? Jay.
Hey.
It's just what? Come on. Come on, man. Come on. It's just what? Come on. You want to get that?
Fiction.
Okay. All right. Sign us off, Schuler. We got to go.
This is fiction.
Everybody.
He was patting the Batman, and he just said, "Hey."
It was. Sign us off. Take us out of here, quick.
You interrupted.
Right, and we out.
He was patting the Batman. Like,
no, I'm just trying to get this fucker to stand up because he's got a bad knee. I don't know why he's looking.
So
it still says live.
Hey, is it?
No.
You think you're gonna live, Mr. Bond?
No, we gotta go. We gotta go. Come on, pull it. Cut the cord. Cut it.
Oh God, I hate you.
I'm gonna do the Catwoman.
Come on, get it out of here. Come on.
Nope. Okay, and we out.